Good morning, Side. Good morning, Side. How are you? It should be the afternoon or evening where you are. I'll wait until I get about at least 10 people in the room before I start really explaining what's going to go on in this live stream. Now, you guys are, I think, 11 hours ahead of me or something like that, because it's 6 a.m. here. Like 12 or 13 hours. I can't remember what it is. Got quite a few things to talk about, so that's why I'm going to wait until I get a few people in here so I'm not constantly repeating myself. Even though I don't need two devices because I can see what you're saying up there, I like to look at it on my iPad as well. But they all know that I'm going to be live today, and I'm just going to wait on them. If they don't show, then they don't show. Maybe you and I would just chat. And this here is today's coffee cup. I think I'm backwards on my screen. Let me see. Yeah, I'm backwards on my screen. Let me see if I can turn this around. Hopefully I won't screw this thing up. Oh. Let's see here. There we go. Boop. Come on, get off of there. There. Now we're the opposite direction. So here's what it says. Shut up and eat. And this is the other side. That is another YouTube channel that I subscribe to. It's called Shut Up and Eat. He does everyday cooking and food reviews. Well, good morning, Aries G37. I actually got kind of to the point where I was missing doing live streams. But it was getting to a point where I just didn't know what to say. I know I can do like everybody else and just read what everybody says, but you know how my live streams are. Sometimes I will, and sometimes I won't. Now it says, shut up and eat. See if I can turn this right. Shut up and eat. It used to be called Food Sessions, and he decided to change the name, and that's what it is now. I actually like Food Sessions better, but his channel. I'm just gonna wait up because I'm preparing my things for duty on Monday. I will be staying in the hospital for the whole week duty. Okay. Well, good luck on that. There's actually going to be some work on everybody else's part on what I'm going to talk about today. So everybody's going to have to make a comment in the comment section for what I'm going to say. But like I said, I'm going to wait until at least get hopefully 10 people in here before I have to say what I'm saying. I've already done one of the 4 things. And also, can you guess what's different about me? See if I can get this thing pointed up a little more here. There we go. I know I said, actually, my last live stream, I had said on there on the question, will this be my last live stream? And I said yes and no. It was going to be my last live stream for a while. But I got to the point where I was itching to do another one. So here we are. I'm showing 3 people in the chat. And let me see here. Only 2 people pushed a like. Actually, that third person's probably me. You know, Side Day, you went live, was it yesterday or, yeah, yesterday, and I came in, I don't know if you were having problems or what, and all of a sudden your screen went black. I thought, well, because I heard you yell, I'm coming or something, and I thought, well, somebody's calling for her, and she's got to get off here, so your screen went black, and I was getting ready for work anyway. So I got off of there, and if you came back on, I didn't know because I was heading to work and was busy doing that all day. So, well, good morning, Jaron Fun. You know, Jaron Fun, I think you are an excellent artist. I've been watching your videos. And I really enjoyed that. It was really nice. I'm glad you got back into drawing again, because you said you were going to do that, and you did, and you're a damn good artist. You probably don't give yourself enough credit, but you are. I used to be able to draw when I was in high school, but I couldn't draw to save my life today. I'm supposed to have some new people come into the room today. If they remember, I'll be surprised. They said they were going to be coming in. I do have quite a few new subscribers. I'm inching closer to 600, and I have not thought about what I'm going to do for 600 subscribers. I've just been so busy with work and this and that. So when was the last time you go live? Well, I went live 2 weeks ago. So I actually took about a weekend off, and that was due to the point where I felt nobody was coming to see my live streams. A lot of time, because of the 13-hour difference between here and the Philippines, when you guys are up doing whatever you do during the day, I'm in bed asleep. So I can't always go to your live streams. And then in the afternoon, well, towards the afternoon here, it's getting to be late in the evening where you are. Some of you do go live, and I'm at work, but a lot of times I'm taking a break, so I'll kind of jump in and check out your live streams. And then sometimes you guys go live after I get off of work, so I'll try to jump in at that time. But right now, over there, you guys are getting ready to eat dinner, so I'm messing with your dinner time. I used to go live at 3:30 in the morning here, which would have been 4:30 in the afternoon there, but some people who subscribe are doing live streams at the same time, so we can't be on each other's live streams. Yeah, at least you weren't absent. Hello, Debbie. I'm just waiting for at least 10 people to show up before I start talking about what's on my list. They all claimed they were going to be in here, but maybe they're either forgetting because they got busy or they're cooking their dinner, so. And I'm at 596 subscribers. It actually was at 598, and for some reason I lost 2 subscribers. And I don't know if they just kind of unsubscribed or YouTube got rid of them. So I know Soichi was supposed to be here, but Soichi's probably busy doing something. When I was in Atai Betsai's live, there was a couple of new people said they were going to come over, and they're not in here yet, but hopefully they'll show. Well, hello, Jay. It's okay, you're not late. It's only 13 minutes into it. So this live stream is going to be about some questions I'm going to ask, and it takes a lot of participation on your side, but your participation will be in the comment section. You will just have to answer 2 questions. I think I've been bitten by a million mosquitoes, man. I just itch all over. I don't know. Maybe it's my soap or something. Yesterday I had to change all the ceiling tiles in the women's locker room at the other building that we have. And I think I changed over 60 tiles all by myself, going up and down a ladder and cutting tiles, and there's probably, I'm going to say, 10 to 15 tiles that I did not change because it was getting late. It was about 12:30 in the afternoon by the time I got to those. I got the majority of them done. So, and the last ones were all cut tiles, and I just got tired of taking the old tiles out of the ceiling and having nasty things falling all over me, and cutting the tiles to fit, and up and down the ladder, and so on and so forth, and I had been over there at the other building for almost 8 hours. It was probably about 6 hours I was over there. Well, good morning, Ate Betsai. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do. And 2 more people and I will get this actually really started. My wife and I, and plus my son, actually both of my sons, we all need new glasses, and even though my insurance pays for about $250 for each person, I still got to have out of money pocket, and which I don't. So, well, good morning, Domar. These glasses are all scratched up from work, and my eyes have changed, and they need to be a little stronger, and next they're going to be telling me I need trifocals. Paz Capstrano, well, welcome to my channel. I have not seen your name in here before, but welcome to my channel. That's a cool name, Paz. I know when I do my cooking channel, or my cooking videos, no, not my cooking videos, my food review videos, I look very enthused. So I'm just like, I don't mean to look like that. Just, these are kind of like on a whim videos, and I come upstairs and I really don't even know what I'm gonna say, and I'm looking at the box and I'm just saying stuff, and so yeah, it's just, I know I don't have a smile on my face and it looks like I'm having a horrible time, but I just don't know what to say half time because I never write anything down of what I'm going to do. And this time, I wrote stuff down. Because there's a lot of exciting things that are going to happen here in the near future for my channel. And I've been thinking about doing a little bit of merchandise, and because actually I would like to have a mask made with my logo on there. And one day at work, while I was on a break, I went to Teespring, and I was sitting there trying to put my logo on a mask, but I was having a hard time shrinking my logo down to fit. This paper here is my list of things that I'm going to talk about. Okay, we have 10 people in the chat. Well, my iPad says 10, but my phone says 9. So here we go. Well, first of all, as you know, I always show the coffee cup that I'm drinking out of. So this, let me get it in the center of the shot, it says shut up and eat. And I'll explain this cup here in a moment. And then here's the other side. So this cup here is cup number 2. And why I say that, this is another channel that is done by Tokyo Drew that I watch. So when I ordered his merchandise, here's the box that it comes in, right here. And because of the current situation, Teespring is taking, they probably got a lot of orders from a lot of people. So because of the current situation, it takes time for them to print it up and send it and so on and so forth. Good morning, Ash. Or Ashy. I'm not sure. Everybody says Ashy, but I say Ash. So anyway, when I picked this up after they delivered it, I heard a rattle. And I thought, yep, it's broke. So when you see how they package this, this thing is not in there very well. So when I opened it up, that's why I have a second cup. So I had to get a hold of them and tell them that this cup is broke. But I'm going to glue this handle back on there. I just got to find the right glue that's for porcelain. Now if I can get it back in there without breaking it. But I am going to glue the handle on. And yeah, that was done in shipping. So, you know, it's not packed very well. It wasn't in bubble wrap. They just stuck it in this white box. In fact, my second cup, I ordered 2 cups from him. The other cup came in a brown box. It was in a smaller box than this one, and actually it was wrapped in plastic and was more secure in that brown box. And I don't know why they keep sending that one in this box. But they do. Okay. With the cup. And that's another thing I want to do is I want to put my logo on a cup and maybe people will order it. That was number 1 on the list. Number 2, my channel name. Well, my channel name is going to remain the same, but why I wrote channel name down, yeah, they just didn't put it in plastic. They just stuck it in the box and assumed the box was going to keep it nice. So my channel name, when I've been on YouTube for 9 years. Well, it'll be 9 years, I think, towards the end of the year or something like that. And when I joined YouTube, I did have a lot of videos, but the videos that I want to put on are on, here, let me get them and I'll show you here. So the videos are on this little bitty high 8 cartridges that I had a video camera that when I recorded them. Good morning, DIY and Echo. Glad you can make it. So I have a lot of videos that I wanted to share. A lot of it's music videos of bands that I was in, bands of friends that I went to their shows and I videoed their show, and I wanted to share it for everybody to see. But in order for me to transfer these to a SD card or to something like that, my new device is this device. Is actually, I just got this device. So this device goes into my iPad or my phone, and it doubles. If you push the button, you can also put it in your computer. But I don't have a computer, so eventually I'll get one. Because actually, to do this channel the way I really would like to do it, I need a computer. I need a good computer, but they're so darn expensive I can't afford one. Let me think here. We used to have a computer and it had Windows. It was an old computer when I started getting computers. It was Windows 98, I think. And at that point, I can take my VCR and connect it to my computer, and I can transfer those tapes to this device. So I'm going to explain this device. This looks like a VHS cassette cartridge. And what you do with this, let me think of which one because I have two different types of film cartridges. So I want to show you the different kinds of film cartridges that I have. So this one here, even though it's small, see how thick it is? And then this was the newer ones, and it's thin. So let me put them side by side so you could see what I'm talking about. Yeah, if I get it in the camera right. So as you can see, this one here, it's kind of hard to do this. So good morning, Percy J. Good morning, Arlen. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the chat, so you guys just keep chatting and all that stuff, because I'm doing a lot of explaining about my channel and upcoming events. But you all are going to participate in this as well. So I have this device here that goes in a VCR. I gotta remember which ones goes in here. I think it's the fatter one of the two that goes in here. Let me see here. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's the fatter one. So you put it in there like so, and then you close the door and it spreads the film out. See how it spread the film out? You may look on I keep looking at that there. So, and then you put it in your VCR and you can play it and so forth. And if I had my old computer that was Windows 98, I can probably transfer this to, but on eBay, they have a device that you can connect to your iPad or your no, I got it stuck in there, or to your computer or whatever, and I can take all this stuff and transfer it to something like that. Yeah, and this, and then here's, I don't know if you all know what this is. This is a floppy card. Now, I'm showing my age, I'm showing you history from how electronics have advanced. So this goes into your computer, and this has actually got a bunch of pictures on it. So this one here is when the boys were 4.5 years old. There's pictures on there when they were 4.5 years old. don't know if this will ever, I can find the device to transfer these. But I keep them. They're there. One of these days I'll get them all transferred so that way I can view them, and we'll have them forever, hopefully. And so there's a lot of videos coming. I just got to get the right devices to transfer them. So the first thing I want everybody to do on my channel, in this live stream, once it gets loaded, I want you to get in the comment section and tell me why you chose the channel name that you did. So actually, let me back up a little bit. So my channel name at the beginning was just John McKee. That's all it was. When you put an apostrophe S on there, now I forgot how to explain that. I kind of just changed a little bit to show you this is my world. So when I started it, it was supposed to be about music. I wanted to show you the music that I play. I wanted to show you the music that my friends play. I wanted to go to concerts and video concerts and put those on there. But the way YouTube has got with concerts and other people and so on and so forth, and they're, oh, you're making money off of other people, that idea kind of went to the wayside. I can still post music on there that I did, and but not of others. So then after that went to the wayside, I decided I was going to get on my bicycle and I was going to show different bike trails, which there's actually 2 or 3 videos at the very beginning of my channel of some bike trails that I went on. So a lot of people are not watching my old videos, and I'm gonna have to redo some of my playlists. The bike trail ones I'm gonna have to take off of general videos and just make a title for those. Yeah. Yes, it does. So here, I'll show you this. I'll show you what I used in the past. All right. Let this thing catch up here. So here is my camera for those tapes. And this thing shoots in digital. So some of these that I had done that are not digital tapes will not play in this. It has to be digital. This thing is made to where I can, if I have the right cords, I can hook it up to a computer, which I'm going to have to, if I do it that way, I'm going to have to find the right cords. It is a pretty good video camera. This here tape right here is a band called The Swag. And they owned a huge piece, about 300 some odd acres in the state of Missouri here. And they had like a big camping ground is what they had, like 2 stages. They were a band, and I went there and recorded. Now hopefully I can get this transferred so everybody could see it. What else was I going to say? So yeah, I changed my channel to John McKee's World to show this is my world. And I'm sure some of you who use the word world at the end of your thing, you're showing this is your world. Now, the Pinkfish Studios that you see on my the beginning of my videos, that is my studio name. Don't ask me how I came up with Pinkfish Studios, but that's my studio name. So hopefully sometime down the future I'll finally get that stupid dead tree in my backyard cut down and the stump taken out of the ground, because I would love to get a big garage put back there with a room upstairs and then insulate it and so on and so forth, and that would be my studio, and I could play my drums finally and so on and so forth, because I miss playing my drums and I haven't played for years, and I probably sound like crap, but you know. So in the comment section, I want everybody to tell me why they chose their channel name. That's part of your homework. Number 3 on the list. What would you like to see on my channel? So I want everybody to also, in the comment section, and you can put this all together if you want. I want you to tell me what you would like to see on my channel. And I'll see if I can do it. I know Jaren's want me to do the robot dance, and it's on the back of my mind, and eventually I'll get that robot dance video done. And okay, number 4 on the list. Upcoming videos. Which I already told you part of the upcoming videos. Once I get the devices to transfer all this stuff, and that will be on my channel. So, you know, a lot of old memories on there, and so on and so forth. But part of the upcoming videos that will be on this channel will be cooking videos. So Debbie and I have our next cooking video is for all you people watching your carbs, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, and Debbie, don't you tell what it is, but her and I's got another one coming up that is very low carb, and I think you'll like it. We've never had it before, and so it will be new to you and new to us. But I'm making a list up of different things to cook. And yesterday I made spaghetti. So, I mean, everybody knows how to make spaghetti. So I don't make it any kind of fancy way or anything like that. I am going to do a Filipino song. I know I've opened my big mouth to some people in their live streams, but it's going to be quite a while before that video comes out, because I have to not only learn how to play the song, but I have to learn how to say the words. I love a challenge, and it is a huge challenge, and I don't know if I'm going to do it in the actual language that I said. So I said I was going to do Sissy Wit, and I'm going to sing it in Ilocano. Oh, I'm not singing a knack. I'm sorry. That song is... I watched a video on that, and that song made me cry. That is a sad, sad song. So, listen, look at you, Sade. Let us choose a song. No, I'm going to do the song Sissy Wit. And it's going to take a while for me to learn that song. So you have to be patient. Because, like I said, not only do I have to learn the chords, because see, what's going to be the hardest part is doing notes. I'm not very good at doing just a note. So I've been watching a video of this guy trying to do a tutorial of this song, and it's kind of hard to watch his hands. And I'm not really a finger picker either, so I got to learn how to do this stuff. Listen, yeah, I'm not going to yodel either. There's actually a girl on here who sings it in different. She does it in Tagalog, she does it in Ilocano, she does it in several other languages. But I will figure it out. Like I said, I haven't learned your language as well as I want to, because some of your words are very, very hard for me to say. But I will learn it. I'll watch more videos of it, and but like I said, it's the guitar playing of it and part of it that's going to be hard for me. So it's going to be a while before this video will come out. But there are a lot of videos coming, of course. My coffee's probably getting cold. Is it a happy song? Well, you know what a sissy wit is, don't you? It's a bird. So, I actually need to Google each word. But it's funny how when you Google Tagalog words or any word from any other language, and Google tells me what it means, but when I tell you guys what Google's telling me what it means, you laugh and say, that's not what that means. I'm really surprised you guys have not listened to Sissy Wit. You're going to have to look that up now on YouTube. There's actually another YouTuber that I just recently followed that sang that song, and she is the one who inspired me to do that song, but she's a heck of a lot better guitar player than I am. Well, the title of the song is called Sissy Wit. Here, that's the title of the song right there. Yeah, Google is not very good at translating the two languages. And I'll explain why I say that. And I don't remember what Google said it meant, because it didn't mean what somebody told me it meant. So the word, the word puke, P-U-K-E, and that's how we say it here, puke, here means to vomit, to throw up. But I've been told by people that puke does not mean to vomit. They tell me the word puke, which is pronounced, I think she said puke, or something like that, meant a female body part. I'm like, what? So I looked that up. It does not tell me, well, it does not say that that's what that means. Well, of course I had to say it. Here, I'm going to get off of my channel here, and I'll tell you what Google tells me what this is. Now, the way they spell it is P-U-K-I. That's how they say it's spelt in Tagalog. Not P-U-K-E. Oh, darn it. Well, I guess this one does say that's what it is. When I looked it up earlier, it did not say that. It's funny how they come up with all this different things, and it tells you that there's no exact match found for this word. But after she told me that, hello, Bugalot. After she told me that, I said, oh, shoot. It wasn't intentional for me to say that, but but yeah, so that's why it's so hard for me to learn your language, because of some of those words are like 20 words or letters or something, you know? And it's like, what? I do have a small amount of words that I wrote that I already knew what they meant. That's why you see me sometimes when you ask me how I'm doing, and I put on there mabuti, which you all know means I'm good. At least I hope that's what it means. I was really hoping these new people, in fact, I'm going to have to go back and see if they showed, because I'm yakking away so much that I'm not really looking at what you guys are saying. So I'm going to have to go back and see if they showed. Oh, see, they haven't even showed up. So they told me they were coming. And even Suichi's not even in here. And Suichi told me that she was going to be here, and she didn't even show. Unless she's being silent. So that is your guys's homework for my channel. You have to tell me why you chose the channel name that you've chosen and what you would like to see on my channel. That is your homework, and you have to put it in the comments section after this video is uploaded. And I want to see them. And please try to write the best English that you can, so I don't have to keep Googling each word. Even if you misspell the word, I'll understand it. Don't feel bad. 98% of actually about 90% of the people in this country can't even spell. I can't even spell a lot of words, so. Well, it is only going on 8 o'clock in the evening in the Philippines. So I doubt Suichi's in bed. Now I'm at a loss of words. Here we are at 52 minutes, and I've already said the 4 things that I was going to say. Yeah, I know. I used to do this live stream before you guys had dinner. And now I'm having this live stream when you have dinner. If I have it in the afternoon, then you guys are in bed asleep. So that's why it's so hard for me to choose a good time for me to come on. I mean, sure, I could do it when Che used to do hers. But at that point, I'm actually taking my son to work if he has to work. So that would be hard for me to do. One day I would like to just kind of go to the park and sit at the park and do a live stream without using my Wi-Fi. But the only thing I have problems doing that is I don't have a lot of gig for my phone. So I only have 6 gig for a whole month. Because the way my phone is done is I pay by the pay as I go. I don't have a contract phone or anything like that. I just pay as I go. And well, good morning, Nancy Yan. Wow, that's like California, isn't it? Or something like that. Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning here, so. I've actually been up since 2 o'clock this morning, and I'm on 3 cups of coffee. So everybody's just coming in. Here's my cup, and there's the other side. So everybody's going to have to say in the comment section when this loads up what they want to see on my channel and why did you choose, if you have content, why did you choose the channel name that you chose? Not necessarily people who just joined YouTube to watch YouTube that doesn't have content. This is for people who have content on their channel. I don't sleep very much anyway, Side. I go to bed to about 8 o'clock. Lately, I've been actually going to bed about 9:30. And, well, actually about 10. Because if I have to take my son to work. He has to be at work by either 5:30, whatever time they have him working. And then he gets off at 9, but he doesn't get out of there until about 9:30. So I don't get home until 10, but normally I go to bed at 8. And so then I got to stay up a little bit and lay there and get tired. Maybe play one of the games that I play or watch you guys or something until I'm getting really tired. And then I go to sleep. But before he got this job, I'm in bed by... Sometimes I want to be in bed at 6 because I'm really tired. I work at a pharmaceutical company, not in a pharmacy. We make injectables. That's all I can say. I can't talk a lot about my job because of what they are. So, but yeah, I am a facility maintenance mechanic. So basically, I take care of the building. But we make injectables. We make dyes that go in your body so they can look inside there. And amongst other stuff. Monday I got to, well, I had to I call it remodel, but basically all I did was repaired any holes in the wall, painted the walls, repainted the walls, changed all the ceiling tiles and all the light bulbs to make it brighter in there, because who knows when the last time they replaced some light bulbs. Some of them were burned out anyway. And I had to replace some of the baseboard because I pulled it off the wall because it had sticky tape glue all over it. Once I got all that done, well, Monday they want to move some desks in there. The 3 people are going in this office area, which I don't understand why. It's a small office, and they want to put 3 people in there, and because of the current situation, they're trying to keep people away from each other. That's not really keeping anybody away from them. Where they're at, actually, the office they're in is bigger than the office that they're moving into. So Monday I'll be moving desks, and yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm trying to figure out other cover songs to do, and on top of trying to think of songs to write, which I haven't wrote a song since 2006, and yeah. There was a device that I was going to order a couple years ago that connects to your computer so I can transfer all these tapes, and then I never did buy it. But there's new devices out that are smaller, and they're probably, I don't know, they're probably about the size of that, or they could be about the size of that, that you plug into the camera that I have or something. I don't remember how it works. And you can transfer all your old stuff to a card or however you want to transfer it. This thing I bought is 256 gigabytes. So I got a lot of my videos that I put on there. I had to take them off my tablet and put them, or actually off my phone, and put them on here because I don't have as much space on my phone as I do on my iPad. What's for dinner, Jaron? Matter of fact, well, tonight I've got to make a chicken meal. And I have to find all the ingredients of what I'm going to make, and I will film it and share that meal with you guys. And no, it's not a Filipino dish. But it does involve chicken. The Filipino dish that I did make, I don't know how well it tastes compared to somebody from the Philippines making it. So, like I said, a lot of people said that chicken should have been marinated. But one person, and it was salty, and I think the salt came from the soy sauce, because I don't have soy sauce and the vinegar from the Philippines, because they say that's better than, because the soy sauce I have was, I think, Chinese soy sauce or something like that. And so it was a bit salty. So I could taste the soy sauce, I could taste a lot of salt, which I didn't even add salt to it. And I could taste the vinegar. But I will be making a video tonight on what we're going to be eating. I have to look that recipe up again of what all goes in it. And it does involve rice as well. You know, I put this thing in this contraption, and now I can't, for some reason, there we go. Now I got it out of there. And actually, well, actually it wasn't on this one. I was going to say our wedding was on one of these, but it's not. It's on a regular videotape. She's all happy now. No, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to do a review on the coffee that I had bought. And I should have, but I will tell you ahead of time that it did not taste what they said it was. And I don't know, it just didn't taste what they said it was. So I bought this coffee that was supposed to taste like Twinkies. It did not taste like Twinkies. But they also had a coffee that was supposed to taste like Ding Dongs. I don't know if you guys get that host of stuff over there in the Philippines of Twinkies and Ding Dongs. And but that's what it was supposed to taste like, but it didn't. Yeah, I'm not a fish eater, so I don't like tuna, especially tuna. I don't like tuna, I don't like salmon. My mom used to make salmon patties all the time, and oh, good God. Can't stand the smell of it. I can't stand the taste of it. My son gave me this for Father's Day. I use it quite often. The only time you see me eat fish if it's breaded. And actually it's probably a mixture of pollock and, oh shoot, I don't know what other fish is in there, but that's the only time you'll see me eat fish. You're going to have to make fish for it not to taste like fish in order for me to eat it. But the only seafood you'll see me eat is shrimp, and that's about it. Do they have twinning coffee? They might. I don't know. I go to a store called Aldi, which is a German store, and I'm sure they probably don't have Aldis in the Philippines. But my coffee that I get is an extra bold coffee, and but every once in a while they have kind of rare things in there, and and yeah, sometimes I'll buy it up, sometimes I don't. I do like a lot of different Japanese food. I like yakisoba and some udon stuff and stuff like that. I'm not. Well, it works. Let's back it up here. I don't see why I can't use it. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me eating bugs either, so that's probably a more of a Thai thing than, and I do like some Thai food. Well, good morning, Mark and BV. How are you? Oh, I got all kinds of stuff popping up on my tablet. It's driving me nuts. Oh man. So, Markin, earlier I was telling everybody that in the comment section, when this thing uploads, I want everybody to tell me why you chose the channel name that you use and what you would like to see on my channel. And that I have, of course, new videos coming. I got a lot of stuff. I was showing kind of nostalgic stuff from the past. So here's a tape that goes in, in this thing here, which I don't use anymore. In fact, it runs the battery down pretty quick. And I was going to buy some more batteries, which I still watching them on eBay. And I may down the road. Because actually what I want to get, they make one that is thicker than that battery and has more time on it. Because I think this is a good camera, this Sony Handycam. It's a good camera. And it's got USB streaming on it, so I wonder if I could live stream with this. I'd have to get on there and look, but the only way I could do something like that is if I had a computer. I'd have to hook it up to a computer to do it. But it has a pull-out screen on it. I like this camera. I paid a lot of money for that camera, and then all of a sudden I wish I would have got the one where you put an SD card in it. And I've been looking for one that you can do that, because I'd actually like to use this more than my phone and just record it on an SD card. The fan used is better on you. It's a girly thing, you know. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, and I can't take spicy food either, so because of my GERD that I have. Not just because I'm an American. There's a lot of Americans who eat spicy hot food, but I can't. Well, I can't have very spicy. I can eat some spice, but not really hot foods. Sometimes in the bedroom, I mean, I got a ceiling fan, but it'd get quite warm in here, especially if it's really hot outside. And it had been the last few days. It's been very, very hot and humid outside, and my AC unit is just running and running and running, trying to catch up with the heat. And of course, you know, heat rises. So when I'm upstairs in the room, it gets hot in here. So when I'm sitting there watching you guys or whatever, playing my game, excuse me, I get this thing out and start fanning me. I don't like fans. She likes fans. I used to have a fan on when I slept, but I like it nice and quiet, dark and quiet. Yeah, vomit. Yeah, just use the word vomit. I did have some things that were supposed to pop up here, and I don't know why they didn't. Let me see if I can find them again. So that was supposed to come up there and stay, and I don't know why it didn't. There it is. I hope seeing it. It just pops up and then goes away, and I really wanted it to stay there. And then I had another one that was supposed to, wait, that's not it. This one was supposed to come up there too and stay, and it didn't. There it is. Whoop. I don't know why they don't do that. And I don't like frog legs either. I've tried frog legs before, and maybe they just didn't make them right, but it just tasted like it tastes like fish to me. Everybody says, oh, it tastes like chicken. This did not taste like chicken. It tasted like fish. They were very disgusting. We went to an Asian restaurant here it's no longer here anymore. They knocked the building down and all that, but they had pretty decent food. And at that point, I was not into Asian food, you know, Japanese food or Chinese food or anything like that. And so we went to this place and they had frog legs, and I thought, you know what? Everybody keeps telling me frog legs taste like chicken. So I got a couple of these frog legs and started eating one of them, and I thought, oh my God. Frogs don't vomit. They throw out their whole stomach instead to release those toxic foods they eat. Well, that's pretty interesting. We have tree frogs around here. And, well, hello, Joan. How are you? Welcome to my live stream. I don't know where everybody's at unless they're all eating. They told me they were going to be here. And I'm going to have to kick Suichi's butt for not showing up. But Suichi's lost. Unless Suichi's just watching and not saying anything. Suichi. So, kind of like some news around here with the C-19 and all that. The mayor had signed another, I guess you'd call it a national health emergency, because apparently there's been a few more people infected by this, and they claim there's 7 people in the hospital, and they're upset. Well, I'm sure you'd be upset about anything, but they're saying that if people don't start wearing masks or social distancing and so on and so forth, then they're going to start closing things down again. And I think about the only thing they need to do is close down bars. I don't know so much about restaurants or anything like that, because I think people are staying pretty far away from each other in restaurants. Do you have any allergy of seafoods? Not that I'm aware of. I'm not allergic to any food that I'm aware of. Just allergic to the taste. I don't like sour foods. I can't have spicy foods. If it's a little spicy, that's okay, but not something or I'm going to burn the crap out of my mouth. Yeah, it's been causing me to have a rash here, and I have actually different masks to wear. Oh, let's see here. So at work, I mainly wear this mask here. So, you know, your regular little doctor hospital mask. So I wear these mainly because they're thinner, and when I'm wearing my glasses, they start steaming up depending on what I'm wearing. So my job have given us these masks, which I like this mask, but it's too thick. I don't like the earpieces on it because they're too big and makes my ears pop out. And then when I wear this mask, then my glasses start fogging up, which the mask is okay. And it's funny how with this mask, I'll show you how it's designed. It's got this little pocket right here. So I don't know if you could see that little pocket. Well, that little pocket is supposed to go under your chin. Well, I've been seeing a lot of people wearing that over their nose. I took the little bendy part out of this one and then cut a small hole at the top and then put that piece in here so that way I can shape this around my nose, but it still causes my glasses to fog. Let's see what else I got here. And then, of course, one of the channels that I watch, which also is the person who does this channel, Shut Up and Eat, I bought one of his masks, which I like this mask as well. This one is his, let's see here. This is his Tokyo Drew morning coffee. So, if I can get the thing in there right. So there it is. So he is a Canadian who lives in Japan. He's a permanent resident in Japan, married to a Japanese lady. So there's this mask. And I wear this on and off again at work. I think it's a little wide. So I have that mask. And I have this mask was kind of given to us. Actually, this mask I got from a business. They had them out there, so I just grabbed one. This is gray, even though it kind of looks black on there. I don't wear this one much, but if I can even get it on my face. This one here is like a t-shirt. And I don't wear this one much because, you know, with the heat of your breath, it makes it moist. Just like this one here, it makes it moist. Or that other one. And it also makes my glasses fog. And then I have one that is black. Actually, this one here, I cut the earpieces off because I was going to take this and sew it to the other one that looks like this so I can make it a little thicker, but it kept rolling up on me and I had a hard time dealing with it, so I said screw it, because you can actually see through that. I thought that's not much protection. So yeah, so I got all those masks to wear, but mainly I wear this one here. And I have to wear that all day at work. The only time I take it off is if I'm in my truck driving from the 2 different buildings that we own, or if I'm sitting at my desk, I'll take it off. Down south, what they call turtle, they call that cooter. Now, some people use that word cooter for a female part. What's that, Mr. John? What is what? The different masks I was showing? Actually, masks are bad for you, and they keep telling everybody masks are bad for you, but they don't care. They're going to make you wear it anyway because they feel that that's how we're going to stop this whole thing, when it's not. And so yeah, these are different masks. I'll show them again. So this is, I actually had to cut, as you could see, on this, I had to cut that because every time I kept putting it on, it'd slide up and it'd hit my eyes. So I cut that down some. I actually need to cut it a little more. And then this here is a mask I ordered off of another YouTuber. And then this is a mask that they gave us at work. I wear them every now and again. Sometimes I'll wear them to work and then I'll end up changing to that. And then, of course, this one here is a real thin mask that I got from another business. But yeah, masks aren't good for you because you're basically breathing in your own carbon monoxide. It can cause health issues and be a lot worse than what's going on. And there's actually been proven that people have died wearing those masks because they've been saying in China kids are dropping dead because they're wearing those masks outside at school, and they're making them run. And they've been saying the kids are just dropping dead because, you know, they can't breathe and so on and so forth. But, you know, whatever they want. I just have this feeling that after the election here in this country, next year, all this is just going to stop. You know, all of a sudden, you know, oh, this has all been a hoax. Yeah, I've been an hour and a half, or going on an hour and a half. So yeah, that was basically all the things that I had wrote down to talk about in this live stream. That, you know, of course, show you the coffee cup that I'm drinking from. I talked about my channel name. And of course, I did have a dream one time that I started another channel, but the dream didn't tell me how the channel was supposed to go. So it only gave me the name of the channel, which the name of the channel was called The Linda Lavo Show. And I don't know why I dreamt of that. Other than the Linda Lavo Show was supposed to be about interviewing people and stuff like that. That's the only thing I can think of. But who knows if that will ever become a channel or not. Yeah, we have all kinds of rabbits in our backyard. They eat the bread that we throw out there. We feed the birds, we feed the rabbits, we feed the squirrels. Every once in a while, in the middle of the night, a raccoon will show up and find something left over. And so we feed all the critters. Side Day, you better get that uniform pressed. I know you're trying, and you're listening to me. You know, during this whole situation going on, they were given, at my job, they were giving everybody an extra $2 an hour, and I guess to help out. But that has all ended starting yesterday. So now I'm going to be $2 less an hour on my check, which is going to really suck because my check's going to be a little smaller and things are going to be a little tighter probably. So we were doing pretty good at what I was making with that extra $2. Yeah, everybody thought that I was Jaron Fun. So I had to go on to your live stream, Atabetsai, to prove that I was not Jaron Fun. I look younger? Okay. Yeah, like I said, what looks different about me? And I'm going to tell you, since nobody is saying what looks different about me. I have no facial hair. These idiots. And of course I cut my hair shorter too, because once, let me see if I can do it on this side. Once this part right here starts getting too tall, then it looks stupid. So I have to cut it shorter. And but yeah, I shaved all this off because I just got tired of it. I do that every once in a while. In fact, I've had it to where it was clear down here, and I think I had pictures on Instagram. I mean, my hair with my facial hair clear down here. So I used to have a pretty big long beard. Actually, that was a pretty fun live stream. So I don't know, did I play guitar on that one? You know, I went back to rewatch that, and I don't know if it posted or you didn't put it up or something, because I wanted to go back and look at it, and I couldn't find it. Yeah, I don't look 52 years old, do I? Now see, when I do things, she doesn't even recognize. I actually used to shave my head completely with all the hair off of it, but it just takes forever to do that. So now I just kind of cut it short. I mean, there's just like about that much hair on there. When I got these glasses, I got free prescription sunglasses with it, which I don't wear them much because I keep forgetting about them. But these glasses, even though they're also black, are smaller than the ones that I wear. And because I don't wear them, or wear them much, they're not scratched up. And everything looks clear out of these. But I can't see close up because they don't have that bifocal in them. Is that live stream on your channel? Because I've been looking for it and I can't find it. Because I actually wanted to rewatch that. Well, it's supposed to be every Saturday. When I started doing my live streams, it was supposed to be once a month. I was only going to do once a month because I did not want to fill my channel up with a bunch of live streams. But then it went to maybe 2. Then I was going to do like 2 a month. Well, everybody kept wanting me to be on every Saturday. So then it started to become every Saturday. So I had to choose a time for everybody to see me because Che was on at, I can't remember what time. What time were you on, Che? Are you watching? I can't remember what time you were on. But you came on before my dinner time, and I would sit there when it was before my dinner time and when you were getting up. That might have been 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. Yeah, that would have to be 4 o'clock in the afternoon here, because I think it was 6 in the morning where you were. And so she had that time slot. And then you guys had all your time slots. And I thought, well, what time can I do this? So that I chose 3:30 in the morning. And now, why did you make it private? So then I chose 3:30 in the morning, and that kind of got, and then I had to get up at 2 in the morning. I think it was 2 in the morning. It got to be too much on me. So I had switched it to 6 o'clock in the morning here, my time, which would be 7 p.m. your time, or 8 p.m. Japan, or whatever it is, wherever you are. And yeah, 3:30 in the morning, my country. Because see, I get up at 3:30 in the morning every day anyway. And I lost my train of thought because I was reading what you guys were talking about. We are going on 28 years of marriage. Actually, in 7 days will be our anniversary. See, she can't even remember. 28 years, Debbie, in 7 days. So August 8th is our anniversary. And I don't know what we're going to do. We're probably just going to cook something. Me and Debbie used to live down the street from each other, actually. We didn't have the same kindergarten class. I went in the morning, because back in those days, they split them in half. So they had a morning class, they had an afternoon class, because 5-year-old kids have a short attention span. And I don't know if they've changed that today. They might be there all day. I don't know. So I was a morning child and she was an afternoon child. So we didn't start going into the same class until grade 1. Well, you need to make that one go public so I can watch it. I've been wanting to watch it. I know I kind of mess with your guys' dinner time, but I know you just put it on and listen and go do your thing, and that's fine. You got to eat. I try to catch all your guys' live streams or watch all your stuff when I can. I've got so many people, so many channels now to watch. There's some people I'm so far behind that I used to watch and keep up on, and now I'm so far behind on them. It's not even funny. And actually, Tokyo Drew, if you watch this one, I am far behind on 2 of your channels. I have not watched everything that you have posted on your main channel. The last thing I watched on that was not a live stream was when your son was collecting money for his school project. That's the last time I watched it. And I actually need to go back and start watching those again, because I did enjoy the vlogging part of it. So if you guys want to watch a really cool channel that shows you Tokyo, Japan. Then go to Backstreets Tokyo. Sometimes that's kind of hard to find when you put that into YouTube. But if you can't find it that way, then go to Tokyo Drew, and then it should show somewhere in his channel all his channels that he does, and then you can sit there and watch. And all he does is just kind of walk around. He doesn't say a word. He just walks around and shows you Tokyo. There's another person that I watch that does the same thing, and I can't think of the name of her channel, but she does the same thing, and she lives in a different part of Japan than he does. Take your time. But I think if I start these live streams back up again throughout the week, I need to think about what I'm going to talk about instead of just going on and trying to think about what I'm going to say like I am now. So, okay, however you want to do it. And Che, I miss your live streams. I know eventually you're going to get back into them again, but that was part of my routine. I'd come home from work, and I think a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours after I came home from work, your live stream would start, and I would watch you while I'm sitting there at the kitchen table, and I probably didn't watch all of it to the very end, but maybe I did. I can't remember. It's been so long. And then everybody else would start popping on, doing their live streams. And I know everybody gets busy in their life and things change and so on and so forth. And then nothing's the way it used to be. And then I got to go back and watch the replay of what people do and And did you get a new phone, or are you using your computer to get back on? Because I know you said so much you lost your phone or broke your phone or something like that. I know I need to get a new phone. My phone's getting old. And AT&T, they are now trying to tell people, I think it's AT&T, telling people that if you don't have a phone that supports 4 and 5G, then your phone will be shut off. And I'm thinking, how could you just shut somebody's phone off? Well, I think you're probably still doing lives, Ash. You're just kind of doing a silent one. Of course, you all know during January, February, March, and April, I was doing a non-stop cough. It's all because I have, that's when my allergies hit the most, is right at the end of January. And that's why it prompted me to, well, partially prompted me to go to doctors and find out what's going on with me. And every test they do, they say, there's nothing wrong, you're fit. And I'm like, well, okay. Because my last test, they did I'm trying to think of it. They did a scan of my arteries, and not one artery is clogged, which is a good thing. Yeah, YouTube needs to loosen up their tie a little bit because they're going to be choking themselves is what they're doing. For too long, somebody's going to be coming up with something similar to, I mean, there are, but similar and better than YouTube, and everybody's going to be leaving YouTube and going to that. I'll tell you, there are some people who will live stream for like 7, 8, 9 hours. I'm like, man, how can you go live for that long? I have to struggle to go 2 hours, let alone go 9 hours. But I guess if you're somewhere and you're walking somewhere or whatever, or trying to show people where you're at and you have long battery life, you could do that. Yeah, 9 hours is a very long hours. My bifocals are supposed to be for when I'm this close to something to where I could read it, but it gets tiresome sitting there doing this, your head pulled back so you can look through the bottom of your glasses, and then sometimes that's not even clear. You have to show your face in front of your camera to talk with your audience as maybe an hour, then you can go in silent mode. He's not going to leave me alone about that robot dance. Eventually it's going to happen, and I'm going to dedicate it to you, Jaron Fun. My last dance that I did on here, actually my first and last dance that I did on here, everybody thought I was exercising, which I was not. It was supposed to be my Budots dance. I got to looking back at that and I thought, John, that looks like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And I even laughed at it. I thought it was funny. Yeah, my grass in the backyard is actually growing. Actually, part of it is growing back because my yard has, we have those Japanese beetles, which looks like a ladybug. And those beetles live in the ground. They live in the ground. They're dormant, and when they're underneath there, they actually eat the roots of your grass. Well, I had so many of those stupid things in my backyard that they had killed, part of my grass. So, finally my grass back there is growing. A Terminator. A Terminator. I can't do no Terminator. You know, I used to be really, really good at the hula hoop. I could do a few tricks, but when you stop doing things, then you just forget how to do it. And yeah, I can spin that thing around my waist and all that stuff, but as for doing tricks, in fact, that hula hoop is actually a little too big. And if I had one a little smaller at that weight, I could probably do all them tricks. But that one was actually made by a friend of mine, and she gave it to me because she didn't want it anymore. And my son can hula hoop too. Well, at least it's just like I'm doing, just spinning around your waist. But get back to my dance, because I'm talking about different things. So Rose challenged me to do a dance. In fact, I was supposed to do a different dance. And I'm not a dancer, for one. So I told her I can't do that dance. So she says, well, do a Boo-Dots dance. So I ended up doing that. Sharon Fun wants me to dance like a robot. But I have to find the right music that's not copyrighted to do that dance. Now he's trying to get you in on it, Debbie, to make me do the robot dance. It's going to happen. I don't know about that live stream while I eat. I'm not big, even though I watch some people that sit there and eat, they're actually from Thailand. And a lot of those Thai video, YouTubers, they like to cook their Thai food and then they'll eat it, which what they're eating's interesting, but I'm not a big person to sit there and watch people eat food, so I don't know about that. We'll have to see. I should go out and... Well, Side, I'll tell you what. I only got about 6 more minutes of this live stream. Because, I only do it for 2 hours. And so everybody's going to have to get in their words in before 6 minutes are up. Everybody's wanting to get me to dance, But like I said, I got to find the right music that's not copyrighted in order to do that dance. But there's going to be a lot of interesting videos coming up on my channel, and a lot more cooking videos, and I'll try to get in that robot dance video, and I got to get that device bot to transfer all the stuff I have on videotape to an SD card. Eventually, down the road, I've got to buy me a good computer. And, yeah, I don't think Debbie's going to dance a Boo-Dots or a robot or any other dance. But I will try to have another cooking video up later on today. Actually, it'd be either tonight or tomorrow. I will post this. And then the next cooking video after that will be a low carb video. So for all you people who are low carb people, you'll really like this food that we're going to eat, and once you see it, then you'll say, hey, I'm going to make that. Oh, that's funny. She just ate dinner there, buddy. She didn't want to hear about your puke. Yeah, I don't mind cooking if I have all the ingredients, of course, to cook it. Of course, I'm the one that does all the cooking at home, and some of the things that we eat, I don't feel are video worthy. No, that's not the topic of this live stream. So don't forget, after this live stream has uploaded to YouTube, because it's going to take a while. In fact, sometimes when I use this app, it took them 2 days to upload it. And I don't know why YouTube is doing that. So as soon as you see it uploaded, please, in the comments section, tell me why you chose the channel name that you have and what you would like to see on my channel. I know you're putting them up here and all that stuff, and that's great. But I want to see them in the comment section. I will try that. And Che, I have been trying to watch your videos, but like I said, I have so many people that I've got to catch up on. There's 3 Canadians that I watch. Actually, 4 Canadians that I watch. And let me backtrack on that again. There's 5 Canadians that I watch. And 2 of those Canadians, I have not been watching their channel because I have been so busy with you guys and my channel that I've been neglecting them. But I've been, and then there's actually new people that subscribe to me that I've only seen 1 video of theirs. There's some people that I've subscribed to that I haven't watched any of their stuff yet. And I need to go through my list of people that I've subscribed to and check out a few of their videos and watch their stuff. You guys keep saying the word puke. I guess that will be the theme and word of this live stream. How about robot dance while I'm cooking? Yeah, but which meaning do you like of the name of the word puke? That's the question. All right, everybody. So we are at the 2-hour mark, and this is where I say I call it quits. So don't forget, when this loads up, make a comment of why your channel name's the channel name you chose and what you want to see on my channel. Don't forget, because I'll be watching. You finish with a song. Finish with a song. Well, I don't know what song do you want to hear that I could play. And I haven't been playing my guitar either. Old MacDonald had a farm. Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah, like I can sing that song. Old MacDonald had a farm. If I can find the right key. Old MacDonald had a farm. And also, I will be doing a song from the Philippines. It's called Sissy Wit. You're going to have to look that up on YouTube to know what I'm talking about. And I can't understand why you all never heard that song before. Just type in Sissy Wit. There's all kinds of videos for it. And there's one girl who sings it in different dialects. All right, guys. Don't forget your homework. And until next Saturday, this is John McKee's World, signing out.